Hi, this is Wayne Johnson with Anglers Habitat here in Caldwell, Idaho. And you can find us at www.anglershabitat.com or check us out on live chat and we can talk about fly fishing. Today we're going to talk about Saracione reels made right here in the United States in Oregon. And we're going to talk about changing the salmon reel from left to right, right to left retrieve. We've been selling Saracione for about a year now, and I wasn't even aware that you could even change these reels. So Skip's been so kind to come over here from Montana for the expo, and we're going to do a couple videos together, and he's going to show you folks how to change this reel from left to right and right to left, so which will help us sell them. So take it away, Skip.
Thanks, Wayne.
You bet.
Saracione, Sandy, Oregon. Joe Saracione has just produced an incredibly beautiful and functional steelhead salmon reel.
I think it's more artwork.
Yeah,
it's just gorgeous.
Yeah. Over here, this happens to be a 4¼ inch, which is for a lot of 9 and 10 weight systems. What do we have there? 3¾ on the other larger one.
This is 3¼ here, and this one here is, oh, there it is, 3½.
3½. So that's going to be for like your 7 and 8 weights.
Yep.
And then Joe also makes 3 sizes in trout reels: a 2¾ a 3, and a 3¼ inch.
Yeah, and this
now
one
on the
there,
trout reels, when you order those, you have to identify that you want either a left or a right hand retrieve. They are not switchable. However, on the 5 models of the 2-handed spay reels, salmon reels, you can switch these from left to right.
Nice feature to have.
Okay, and as you can see, this is the old traditional Baumhof style counterbalanced S-handle, exposed drag knob on the rear. And so let's just get right to how you take the back plate off so we can reverse the direction of the
Nice. It's
handle.
educational for me too, so I will be paying attention along with you.
So what Joe has done is put 4 screw heads back here, and you rotate these, you loosen them, and they will go tight as you back them off. And I've already, I think, played with that. And you use a dime. Never use a screwdriver on any quality trout reel because you don't want to slip and have it scratch up the back plate. I see
or
too much
scratch
of
up
that.
the head of the screw itself. One thing about that screw, if you notice, you can't see here on camera, but it is tapered, so that dime fits in there just right perfectly.
Yeah, so the dime fits. The screws are not going to fall out because they're beveled off on the back side. So don't have any concern about that. There's this little post release that has a little post that comes up through the slotted hole. It identifies where it should actually seat.
Nice.
So you pull that back so the pin is released, and this back plate will turn and come off.
We hope.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's coming off. There we go.
I was just holding my fingers on the spool.
Nice.
As I realized. So that's all there is to this. You need to do nothing with this whole back plate at all. Okay? So we just set that aside. Let me get rid of some of this. Now, there's only one tool that you need other than the dime, and Joe provides that right here. It's just
there you go.
Little petite Allen wrench. So what we have is a gear on one side of the spool, and we have a solid plug on the other side. So all we need to do is flip those two. And there's 2 of these little screws in here that you use the Allen wrench on. And all you're doing is taking this plug, putting it on this side, taking the gear itself, putting it on the other, putting them back together, and you're set to go.
Very simple.
Okay.
And like Skip says, the tool is even provided, so you might want to keep that in a safe place.
So that seats right back in there, and we take this and slide it right on. So now this little pin guides us as to where we need to end up.
And there, and just you heard that little click, just locked in.
So it is seated. There we go. And now I just take the dime again and re-tighten the screw heads.
Nice. And you don't have to over torque them, just snug.
Yep, just snug.
Now, one thing I like about Saracione reels, again, not only is it just a superbly made piece of equipment, but it just looks wonderful in the case. I love these old reels and that old look, that traditional look, and yet they put modern technology into it, just like the machining we were talking about, and the drag and the porting. So this reel is amazing. We do have them here in the store. We've got about 7 different sizes in stock. If there's a size that we don't have, we can order it. It takes a little while. We did talk to Joe last week on a special order on it was on a small trot reel for a customer, and we were able to get it within the week, so I was kind of surprised. So, and as you can see, once we do work on it, we want to polish it back up like we're doing right here, because again, it just looks great in the case. They do come in the gold finish like this with the black plates, and they come in the silver finish right here, as Skip is showing you.
And then there's also a third way you can order the reels from Wayne and from Joe, and that is black and black. So you'll have the black spool face, and you will have black housing.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember seeing that now. Anything else, sir, do we need to cover on the Saracione today?
I think that's it, but again, Joe Saracione in Sandy, Oregon just does a great job with these, and you see a lot of these now on the Steelhead rivers, both in the U.S. and in Canada, up in BC. You see them on the salmon rivers in the maritime provinces, as well as overseas in Norway, Sweden, Finland, and in Russia.
You know, the thing is, this is so nicely made, and we were just talking before we started the video, this is going to be a collector's item, folks. There are not very many of these made, and the ones that are made do not last very long. So you might want to buy 2, put one in the closet, save it, fish the other one, and sell it 20 years down the road and make your money back. It'll probably be worth the weight in gold. So we appreciate you stopping by today and visiting with us here at Anglers Habitat. On behalf of Skip Gibson, again, thank you, Skip, for coming over from Montana.
Thanks for having me, Wayne.
Join us, you bet. And this Wayne Johnson signing off, and find us at www.anglershabitat.com.